Shut the fuck up, Eric.
Recording.
3, 2, 1, and we're live on the Rico Podcast with
myself. This. What are you talking about, dog? We're doing it simulcast like a motherfucker. I drove through fucking the backwoods of Oklahoma to come see you.
This is the first episode we're doing a simulcast with me and Danny from the Aviles podcast because he's here in Springfield, Missouri, and so is Eric.
I'm here,
and we just got done with a mic. Went pretty well. And now we're going to drink a Don Q Grand Reserva. Okay, who wants first? Since the wife already.
Grab somebody.
Ahí estamos. All right, so, yeah, dude, thanks for bringing me out.
Yeah.
Thanks for the invite. Oh, God.
This was given to me by Andy Chunamela, a guy that I planned like a trip for him to Puerto Rico, and this is how he paid me.
Really?
Like, this is the best. Like, dude.
Did I get the light?
The light. Yeah. We got cigars going.
You got the rum.
You got the rum, Don Q. Hopefully one day they'll sponsor us maybe someday.
Hopefully before Bacardi, because they've been talking to us.
No, they...
Don't go so much classier. Come on
Don Q is so classy. Like, you can't deny how classy Don Q is.
Carajo, this is a really good fucking drink, dude.
Yeah, I know.
Oh,
Trust
my God.
Cheers, fuckers.
Cheers. Cheers to comedy. Cheers to podcasting. And from here to the fucking moon.
Oklahoma,
let's do this.
apparently. So.
Fuck, dude.
What the fuck is your problem with Oklahoma?
Okay, before today, I had no problem with Oklahoma whatsoever. Before today. I'm driving up this way, and the GPS takes me through all the fucking back roads to get to fucking the southwest fucking Missouri. And I'm like, I'm about to get shot up by some retarded Klansmen, dog. Bro, seriously, you should have seen this dude at the gas station. I think
the politically correct term is mentally challenged.
Mentally challenged?
I don't know. Who gives a fuck?
I mean, you have to.
It's weird.
Joke.
I think you legitimately need to be retarded to become a Klans member.
Well,
To become a Klans member, I mean, you would have to have a lot of.
You'd have to know how to build a cross and set it on fire. I mean, I think that's like
Jesus Christ!
Every time we make right here,
oh God,
we're doing that.
What the fuck? What the fuck is?
I'm just saying, if there's initiation, that would probably be it. I don't know.
So they have to have carpentry skills.
Definitely. Come on.
Is that why they took away are carpentry skills racist?
Possibly. Or people who get into carpentry are just slant extremely racist.
No, how the fuck?
I don't know if that's true.
Then it's either racist or Messiah. That's all I'm saying.
That's true.
So you're either going to hell or 100% you are the Messiah.
Well, I think Jesus nailed it.
All right, we're all going to hell now.
God damn it, Eric.
We're going to hell. Thanks, Eric.
Thanks,
Eric. Whatever chance I had not to go to hell today, it's completely gone.
Trust me, if you're going to hell, it wasn't just today.
Oh, yeah, probably not. But today definitely did it, for sure.
They're probably going to... Yeah, this is going to be a preview. Listen, remember this little episode? Yeah.
I feel like jiu-jitsu is going to suck in the morning.
We might need to do the noon class instead, dog.
Fuck no, I'm going in the morning, bro. I got to burn those calories. I'm fucking on a roll.
Saturday,
100% we got to go.
Dude, I'm excited.
Father's Day this Sunday.
Yeah, my dad's mad at me.
It's all right, man.
It's all right. My dad's mad at me.
Did you buy him a tie? Is that what happened?
No. I decided to do comedy instead.
Instead of buying him, you should have went with the tie.
I definitely should.
You should have went with the goddamn it.
And the Home Depot gift card for sure. That's the way to go.
Yeah, because he's into carpentry, right?
Yeah, well, he does consider himself the only good old boy in fucking all of the United States that is Puerto Rican. But then he hasn't met Rico, so.
Good old boy.
Yeah, he doesn't know which end of hammer to use, Puerto Rico.
No, but he definitely dresses like he shops at Cabela's.
That's true, he does.
What the fuck is Cabela?
That's where they sell a lot of hoodies.
That's where they sell a lot of hoodies, but like really expensive hoodies.
The only hoodies that I wear are my own, or like jiu-jitsu hoodies, like our association hoodie.
So the expensive ones.
No, because I get them for free. I get like 90% of the clothes that I have I got from competing at jiu-jitsu tournaments. A lot of it doesn't fit right now, I will be very honest. So you see me wear the same shit all the time. Plus, I don't leave the house. I just don't I'm too fat to leave the house, you know?
You're too fat to leave the house. You left the house 3 times since I've been here.
I know. It's fucking exhausting. I'm sweating. I got like that, like that pork, like that lechon sweat. You know what I'm saying?
Oh God,
like
that's
that
the best.
Lechon sweat, like on a
that's the best
on a víspera de Three Holy Kings. You know, like on the 5th of January. You wouldn't understand that. We celebrate Three Holy Kings in Puerto Rico, right?
Three wise men.
Three wise men. I'm sorry. Three Holy King, Three wise men, and like everybody gets completely fucking shit faced on the 5th.
You realize,
and then we party till like the 12th.
Yeah. Oh yeah, Octavita. Yeah, because we got Octavita. No, the 12th or the 13th. Yeah.
You realize I lived in Puerto Rico and I got drunk, but I didn't know why.
This motherfucker.
Nobody knows.
This motherfucker's like, oh, there's a party. Yeah. And we're all like, fuck it. He's brown. He looks brown.
And all of a sudden he goes, Dame la
Paloma.
¿Para qué?
Well, they laughed. Is all that counts.
And then the fucking cookers, I mean, este mamabicho ahí que sabe.
It's the funniest thing to have Danny around because I can talk shit in Spanish to somebody that understands me. Oh my goal is to teach my wife Spanish so that way I can talk shit to her in Spanish and she understands. There you go, Bobby.
Thank you, sir.
See, I thought you didn't want her to learn Spanish so you could talk shit about her.
Of course I want her to learn Spanish. Fuck. It's easier to communicate. I'm trying to learn sign language right now. I'm waiting for that fucking book.
Yeah, I've started learning sign language, and I'm pretty good at it. I already know.
Have you really?
Yeah, I know all the dirty fingers.
Listen,
God
listen,
damn
sir.
it. Sir. Fucking
just because you do cunnilingus with your
bit.
hands doesn't mean it qualifies as sign language.
The what?
Just because you can fuck, that edibles hit me.
Oh, God.
No, listen. Just because you can do gang signs does not mean you can do cunnilingus with your hands.
Do I look like I know gang signs?
Definitely. Definitely.
Bro, Eric is too white to know what the fuck a gang sign is. I could probably go like this, and he probably wouldn't know. He's like, what is that?
Like, what is that?
What's wrong with your hands? You look like an alien. Like, what the fuck? Are you trying to do like a dog in a shadow or something?
Well, that's because you have arthritis.
Well, yeah,
I don't know if they're gang sign or your hands hurt. I'm like,
let's take some sausages right now, dog.
Fuck you, bro. Fuck both of you. Fucking, I'll choke the shit out of both of you with these sausage fingers, motherfuckers.
I mean, I'm the only qualified person that can say, legitimately say to you, you can try.
I can say it, I just don't mean it.
Sir, I heard the story. You definitely cannot.
I cannot.
I mean,
but you don't ever want to fuck with Eric.
That is facts.
You do not want to
He's
fuck
white.
with Eric.
Why would I want to fuck with a white?
That's how I got my white privilege, dude. This fucking Bad Bunny song's got me so hooked.
Well, you don't want to put it up because they'll take it down.
No, it won't. Because he's got iHeart rights on iHearts. We put songs before it didn't get taken down.
Really?
And when you
didn't
know that?
I didn't know that.
Yeah, watch.
As long as they're on iHeart, we can do it.
So we were talking about
because my wife sings this part.
Right? And I thought that shit was so funny. She said, what'd she say exactly?
She says, he carried la saba bongo bellaco. And I was like, no, you would be bellaca. She's like, what? And I was like, yeah, because it means horny. She's like, horny has a male and female version?
Everything has a male and...
Everything.
So let me ask you this, guys, now that we're here.
Yeah.
How do you guys feel about the term Latinx?
What is that? What are you talking about?
I'm so glad I'm in real America. Holy shit. I don't have to explain it. This progressive BS.
No.
So Latinx is what these fucking millennial third generation Hispanics have come up with to be a non-gendering word for Hispanics. Instead of saying Latino or Latina, they say Latinx or Latinx.
See, that sounds like something like white people would come up with.
But the thing is, that's literally what makes the Spanish language so distinctive. Is that I don't understand where's it coming from.
Because you're a fucking interpreter and you know your fucking language. But these fucking children that never been to fucking Mexico go, I want to be a girl. And all of a sudden they go, but call me Latinx, please.
But I don't get where is it coming from.
That's like is it like being like non-binary or something?
That's one of those non-binary terms.
Oh, is that what it is?
Yeah.
Oh, I've never heard of that. I actually have to know that stuff as an interpreter.
You're horrible at your job.
No, you have to, because if someone starts using it, you have to know the translation. Dude, this is my whole thought on this. I'm neutral on it. I don't like I'm neutral on it because the thing is where is this coming from? Like, what is the source of this that's coming from? And to me, it's like I don't understand it enough. Like, we've talked to some people who are like who had gender dysphoria and stuff like that, and it's always a subject that I'm just like, I don't know. Like, we'll see. Like, it's just I don't know. I know people like maybe those people got gender dysphoria and they really don't know it. Like, that's why I'm always like, good for you. Like, and if you get aggressive with me, like, cool, then I'll just leave. But I just like I'm the type of person like live and let live. Like, I feel like that. And someone's like, what if it was your own kid? Live and let live. I'm trying to, like, what am I gonna do? I have no control over what people do or choose to do. Like, it's just one of those things. But a lot of people are like, oh, that's how to be PC. I feel like, because I've had people say that to me, and I'm like, nah, man. It's just like, I like pussy. That's all I know. Like, I don't know what you want me to say.
That's the only thing I like too. Just saying. Unless it's your penis,
This is my penis. Yeah, 100%.
I'll take
if you're
care
my
of that
friend,
little Puerto Rican egg roll.
See, 100%, bro. If you're my friend, you've probably seen my penis at some point.
Oh my god.
That's what I said, man.
So let's talk about this place.
Let's talk about this place, Osage. We went from penises to fucking Osage.
So how many swingers hang out over there?
Oh, bro. I don't know if it's true, but I think we had a pair of comics. I don't want to say who it was. That this couple tried to pick them up.
Yes!
You looking a little dry there.
Oh my god. Okay, listen, we gotta do jiu-jitsu in the morning, sir.
It'll be alright. It's just a little bit.
It's just a little bit?
It's just a little bit. Being a bitch.
Un poquitito.
Alright. I love how everybody at jiu-jitsu says, cigars are bad for you, and I'll smoke the night before and go roll. And like,
dude, I smoke weed and do vape before going to roll 3 times a week. I'm fine. But if I smoke a cigarette, I feel it.
I don't know how you can smoke and like. I just don't. Why don't you just do edibles?
Because my wife enjoys flower way more.
Yeah, I don't know.
I get it.
I know.
I'm with you. But happy wife, happy life. So
no, 100%. You pick your battles. I get what I was just curious because I was like, edibles just they're better for your. I don't know. I feel like for pain they're way better.
No, yeah, for sure. But have I ever told you the story of when I first tried edibles?
Oh, I got one for you, but go ahead.
Yeah, so about 5 years ago, we went to Colorado for the first time together as a couple. And her brother was like...
Get a little closer to the mic right there.
And her brother was like, I got you. You know what I'm saying?
He was like, yep, right there, that's good.
He was like, I got you.
Perfect.
He was like, I got you. And I'm like...
He was going to hook her up with some edibles and
stuff? He was going to hook us up.
Oh, okay.
And then he hands me a vape. As soon as we see him... Doesn't even hug me. He hands me a vape pen, a box of edibles, and like 3 joints.
What the fuck?
Right? And we're in Colorado. We're in Colorado Springs, so the fucking elevation is higher than fucking Denver. Oh, Jesus. It's like 14,000 feet. It's ridiculous, right? So it's already thin air. All of a sudden he goes, let's pop one now, smoke a little bit off the vape, and then we'll pop another one later.
What the fuck?
Dog. I saw the other side of the universe.
Was Elvis there?
Dude, I don't know what the fuck was there, but let's just say I've never seen so many kaleidoscopes when I close my eyes. Alright, I was like, babe, just blink.
Just blink.
Babe, just blink.
You're okay, tú estás bien.
Bro, the worst part was
God.
We were like, our Airbnb was dope as fuck because we got to see Pikes Peak like from the balcony of our Airbnb. So it's like the fucking dopest shit. And I'm high as fuck, and I'm like, holy crap, God is so pretty.
God, it's so pretty.
It's ridiculous, bro. It's so stupid.
I remember the first time someone gave me some. I didn't read the packet or whatever, and I thought they were like 15 or something, so I took 2. They were 25s. And I literally, I remember, I was hanging out with a buddy, a guy who used to hang out with. He was pretty cool. And, like, the first thing I noticed was, like, my hands could work. Like, my hands, like, I could open my hands completely. I could extend them. And I was like, oh, crap, like, this is pretty cool. Like, I haven't been able to do that in a while. And, like, the pain, like, would subside. And he was like, yeah, that's what happens. And he's like, you're not really high. Like, you think you're high, but it's your body, like, you haven't felt your body normal for so many years that it's fixing the pain and stuff like that. He explained it in a way more technical. And I was like, shit, I didn't know that. And here we are, they're about to pass, not they're going to pass, let me rephrase that. They're going to vote for recreational here pretty soon. Mm-hmm. and it's already like the chances of it are like 78% that it'll pass.
So
I just hope that money goes to the schools. This is my problem. I don't know. I've been meaning to ask you about this.
Yeah.
Because this is something that's like a huge concern with me is like education and like schools.
Yeah.
And we've had a lot of people on the podcast. I don't know how it is in Austin.
Okay.
But like one of the things that like worries me is that there's a lot of kids nowadays that like they don't even know where their next meal is going to come from. And like that kind of bothers me a little bit.
Okay.
And it's like I've never really understood why is it that public schools here like they don't do what they do like in Puerto Rico. Like my grandfather would companies would donate stuff and they would claim it as a tax and like I just don't know why people don't do that here. Like
honestly, I don't know. It's a great question. I mean, that's been a question for years. You know, like I remember when I went to school in Puerto Rico when I was in elementary school, it was, you know, fucking they were cooking arroz con habichuela and con beef, you know, on the daily.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like even just the quality of food is just way different.
Dude, when I was growing up, you had 3 meals. And like, well, granted, I went to like public school and whatnot, but you always had meals, right? You had breakfast, you had lunch, and if you stayed over in high school, I remember that they'd give you some leftover. But again, I went to high school like a technical school, like a comercio in Aviles. So like, I don't know, man. Even you had that issue, like coming up to school, right? Like there was always like the meals just you had to pay for meals and stuff, right?
Well, I don't know how it is now, but when I went in there, if you had a certain before you started school, they would say how much money did your parents make, and then they would go, okay, you qualify for free meals.
That's how it was when I moved to Florida.
But if you didn't qualify for free meals, you had to pay for all of them.
That's wild.
I don't know what the system is now.
It's crazy because
it is wild.
The reality is, at least when because I'm a transplant, so I came to the States when I was real young, so I experienced that the more American style system more than I did the Puerto Rican style system. Mm-hmm. And when I went to Florida, it was like, I remember my parents, we didn't have much. My dad just got out the military, the whole transition shit. And
did he have a hard time? Was he an officer or enlisted?
He was NCO.
Oh, yeah, he had a...
Yeah.
Fuck.
Yeah.
Oh, fuck. Fuck. Yeah.
So I remember, like, the first time that I actually remember my mom filling out the applications, she was like, how the fuck... We don't even make that much money, and they're denying us for fucking, like, discounted lunches and food.
Middle class, bro.
Yeah.
Middle class.
And they were like, oh, you should be able to afford it. And then it was like... And to her... At the time, it was like $20 a week for us to have lunch at school.
What the fuck?
And this was like in like 2004, 2005. So just
think
about the prices.
This is why I could never be a millionaire 100%, because I'd be like, nah, hey, I'm going to endorse all this. Because we have like the largest school system in the state. We have 57 or 59 schools.
Wow.
But I don't know, man. I'd like to talk to somebody about it because it's like it bothers me, especially when I was an interpreter and I go to the schools. I would hear these things from the kids.
And I think that the problem is that Puerto Rico, they do a lot of the canning for Goya and stuff there too. So,
well, yeah, Goya. That's the other thing. Goya donates.
Yeah.
Fucking shit.
Oh yeah.
Like in a place like Florida, there's no like food plans there. Like, what are you going to get? A bunch of key lime pie every fucking week? Like, give everybody...
Yeah, I see what you mean.
The difference is that Puerto Rico didn't have the same laws. Like when I was stationed up in Virginia, we had after we did our charity physical test, we had a barbecue. We had food left over from barbecue, so we took to a homeless shelter.
Yeah.
And they said they couldn't. They said they couldn't take it because it was against the law.
Yeah. Yeah, that's one thing that...
So Florida probably has the same thing as Virginia does. You can't give away food unless it's just for certain reasons.
Someone
told me,
there's
some sort of law against it. I don't know why.
When I was doing my counterterrorism stuff online, I asked the professor that, and he goes, well, the other thing is like, you just never know, like, that's a way that somebody could hurt somebody and blah, blah, blah. And I'm like... There's a million ways that you could hurt somebody. And to be honest with you, if someone like does that, like hurts somebody by giving them poisonous food, fuck that person. When they find, they should fucking kill them.
No, it's also the risk, right? So
what do you mean risk? I'm feeding somebody.
So think about like just American culture, like the way the civilians take advantage of each other, right? So God forbid that you do something nice for somebody and give them food or give them clothes. and they somehow get hurt in the process,
get a rash or something.
They're so quick to just sue, right?
Yeah.
Right now, if you, let's say you're Goya, right, and you're the rep, you're like, hey, we're donating all this food to the school system. God forbid somebody gets a nut allergy or they're allergic to fucking sofrito or something.
Yeah, but they're covered on that, bro. I bet you.
You say that, but all it takes is one mom that has a fucking stick stuck up her ass, fucking Karen, to just say, no, I don't want this to happen to other fucking people. Oh my God. And then that person fucks it up for all the other kids.
See, and that's the thing is, like, one person tries to make a big deal out of it instead of saying, okay, cool, like, hey, that's not for my kid, we appreciate it, we'll figure something else out. Because I guarantee you, Goya would be like, well, hey, guess what, we're gonna help you figure something else out, and we're gonna do that for any other kid. Like, I'm sure there's just a way. It's just
I just know that the laws in Virginia at the time, we couldn't give away food.
That's just wild. It's just so wild to me, dude.
No,
like,
we had to throw it away because we couldn't. I mean, you got to imagine there was, I don't know, like, we had enough food to feed more than 500 people, obviously. And we had food left over. So we're like... Yeah.
And then what was crazy...
And we had to throw it away.
When I worked my first job was working for SeaWorld. And they donate a lot of their food.
Really?
And the laws for, like, donating food, it has to be untouched food. It could be cooked. Had to be untouched.
So untouched as in what? Like it never left the kitchen?
Like it never left the kitchen.
That's what I'm saying. Okay, then it never left the kitchen. That I can understand. I can respect that. I can 100% respect that.
But you know how much food they throw out like on a daily basis, even if they were to give all that untouched food?
And waiters take some food too, bro, because they got families to feed too. That's another thing that has never bothered me, and I've heard people like complain about like, oh, the waiter shouldn't take food, donate that. I'm like, bro, fuck you. Like I couldn't work as a waiter, bro. I couldn't do it. Like, the shit that I've seen, like, at the Breakfast Club and stuff, bro, I would lose my shit. How rude people are and how entitled they are. Like, bro, I would lose my fucking shit. Like, it is wild to me how waiters get treated.
It's not worth it, dude.
God.
I mean, it's a job for big titted women. That's all I'm saying. It's a job for girls with big titties. I mean... You're always going to be nice to a waitress with big tits. Just even if you're married, you're going to be like, yeah, thank you so much. It goes an extra $10 for your service.
Yeah, even though I asked for water 6 times and you didn't bring me any. But okay.
I mean,
but you just enjoy looking at titties.
I mean, there's a reason Hooters exists. There's a reason.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah?
I love how... I've never been to Hooters, actually, now that I think about it.
It's not that good.
Well, the food probably isn't good. That's why I'm like,
you go there.
That's really not. You really don't go there for the food.
Exactly.
Yeah, but I go out to eat. I don't. If I want, I don't know.
Because you are a tamed male, sir. You have seen more.
You've been domesticated.
You have spread your seed. You don't have the need to fuck like a 22-year-old does.
That's adorable that you think that.
I'm not saying you don't have a sex drive.
I'm just glad I got a vasectomy because I'm 100% sure I would probably be on my 3rd kid.
How many kids? You have one child.
One.
How many kids do you potentially have?
None. No, there was someone years ago that came to me like saying, "Oh, hey, this," and I was like, "Oh, cool, man, let's take a DNA test." And then the person was like, "Oh, I just said that to fuck with your relationship," and I was just like, "What the fuck? Like, really, dude? Like, that's just like messed up. Like, you didn't have to do that."
You didn't spread that seed around, dog.
Dude, no, I was super careful because I would always stick around for like a few months just in case. Hey, what's up? And then after a few months, like, all right, we're good. I was careful.
You were careful, Puerto Rico.
Well, I slipped up a few times.
You did it wrong because I only stayed like 4 days.
Yo, Jesus Christ.
Especially with him.
Well, when you're in another country, that's okay, Eric.
Yeah.
We could go to Singapore. There's probably like 20 kids.
When he got off to get a rub and tug somewhere in Korea, you know what I'm saying? He was like, I'm just gonna ejaculate in this hole real quick.
You go to Singapore, and there's probably like 20 kids that look like Eric. Are you my daddy?
I just know somebody one day is going to knock on my door and they're going to have a terrible French accent.
Oh, God.
You are my father.
Oh,
like,
now, question. What if it's a chick and what if she's hot?
Like she's still hot?
And she's still my daughter? What the hell? That's...
No.
Would you be like, are you sure?
God, no. Oh, yeah, I would probably be like, Eric, there's no way that came out of you, Eric.
DNA test. Like,
I would, Eric, you need to get a DNA test, bro. There's no way.
Let's call Steve. Let's find out if we can Jewish one.
Oh, fucking Steve, man.
Oh, my God. Shout out to Steve, man.
He cracks me up. He's good at what he does.
He definitely
Did you see the picture that I sent you?
Yeah. I fucking laughed my ass off. I was like, you still have to train every day, Steve. You can't just think that
That's hilarious.
It's kind of like shooting. It's something that's very mechanical that you have to practice a lot. That would be like me quitting jiu-jitsu after getting my black belt for 10 years and be like, I can still whip somebody's ass. And some blue belt just fucking rocks me.
So there's yes and no to that, right? So would you be able to kick most people's ass even if you start training?
100%.
But then all of a sudden you get one of those competition blue or purple belts. Those guys that if they were hobbyists they'd be black belts by now. You know what I'm talking about? Those little fucking assholes, they're 25. They'd have nothing but fucking time to fucking train. They got abs on abs on abs.
It's all that womba. Or whatever the fuck it's called. I don't know.
All that fucking acai, bro, and steroids.
Did you see that Felipe Pena
pop?
Oh, yeah. Isn't that wild?
I've seen that one.
Dude,
that's what he showed me, wasn't it?
No. I haven't showed you. Felipe Pena is a great grappler.
Phenomenal. He's the only guy to beat Gordon Ryan legitimately.
Yeah. With the same move. Which it's like, I wonder if I'm pretty sure someone's asked him about it. I'm 100% sure someone has probably asked him about it. Felipe, let me see here.
Right there.
Felipe Pena, let me see.
Bro, objectively, he is a beautiful human.
Nah, he looks cool as shit, dude.
Objectively,
it's Hodger Gracie, I think. Is that hot? No, that's him. Never mind. Different haircut. Okay then.
All right.
Yeah, he just Gordon Ryan immediately posted something. Hold on.
Gordon Ryan is the best troll on the internet. Him and 6ix9ine are the two best trolls on the internet.
6ix9ine, really?
Tekashi 6ix9ine is a great troll. At least what he used to be.
There we go. USADA is going year into the review for a second anti-doping violation. Blah blah blah. Yep, that's it right there.
And he said, as his title couldn't be any more illegitimate.
Oh my God!
This dude's gonna need a lot more juice than what he listed. Fucking what a troll!
But he's so smart about it. You can't even be mad about it. Like, you can't even be mad. I do love that the Marcelo guys like didn't put up with that stuff when they tried that with the Marcelo guys and stuff like that. They were like talking shit, and Marcelo was like, we don't do that. Like, I don't know what happened, but I know that it got stopped immediately.
Oh, you talking about the whole when Dylan Dennis was there?
Yeah.
Yeah, dude, Dylan Dennis is wild.
I don't know.
Did you hear the podcast with Logan Paul over on Andrew Schultz's show?
He was on the end, really?
Yeah, so Logan Paul was talking shit about Dylan Dennis.
Why, though? Why, dude? That dude concerns me. Like, for real. That dude concerns me a lot.
Which one?
Dylan Dennis.
Hey, he's not all there for sure.
Well, I don't know if he's all there, but it's like someone should, like, ask him, like, dude, like, something's wrong. Like, he went from being with Marcelo, who is arguably, I would say, the nicest person in the entire jiu-jitsu world. And, like, I don't know, man. It's just kind of weird. It's kind of concerning, too. Like, you see what he's done, and it's like, it's a grappler that he used to be part of, like, probably the best grappler. He got his black belt.
Yeah, so Dylan Dennis, for a while, he was, like, projected to be the next Marcelo Garcia.
Okay.
Marcelo Garcia is like the Michael Jordan of jiu-jitsu. He's just the man.
Yep.
The man.
Not as cocky as Michael Jordan, but...
I mean...
Well, he didn't have as many rings, either.
Oh, good sir. Marcelo Garcia has...
Yeah. Show him some of those highlights, bro. Show him some of those Marcelo Garcia highlights.
Pull up Marcelo...
Marcelo Garcia was... versus Pablo Pavlovich. That's a great match.
Is that the one where
where he's sitting down against
someone throws a shoe at him or something?
No.
They threw a shoe at him?
Yeah, because he I think he did like a heel. I can't remember. Hold on. I have a video of me with him. Actually, I got to meet him and shit like that. I nerded out like super fucking hard.
You know what you need? You need an assistant to do all this Googling for you.
An assistant to do all this Googling for me. Yeah, no.
I'm sure you can find a math head to do it.
That's true. Joe Rogan's got a guy.
Maybe if we get sponsors. Let me rephrase that. Maybe we get... Well, we're sponsored by Thorne with the supplements.
Thorne.
But it's like a...
Hey, Bacardi decided to throw some money at this podcast. Maybe you and I can both get assistants full time. I have an assistant, or I have a producer.
Oh, that's your wife.
No, it's not actually. It's we call him Slip and Slide. That is the ongoing joke every time we do an in-house guest on the podcast.
Oh.
We call him Slip and Slide.
There it is.
Look at skinny fucking Rico. You look anorexic in that picture, sir.
Guys, I'm just telling you, like, we always got to keep the positive side. It's always like a good side and bad side, guys. Just look for the good side and always get that.
Damn it, he looks cool.
Bro, you, sir.
Although
Popovich outweighed him by 30 pounds, just so you know.
Yeah, watch this, Eric.
Look at that tiny little... Look, he doesn't even look...
That's Marcelo in black.
He looks like a fucking nerd. No disrespect, Marcelo, just saying. Remember when old school jiu-jitsu guys used to jump guard like that? They don't do that no more.
Remember when everybody knew how to catch someone when someone pulled guard like that instead of getting their knees broken?
I know. They don't teach
Pepperidge Farm remembers.
No, while on the subject, that's something that jiu-jitsu schools don't teach anymore. Because it's not in the rule set.
Yeah, it is. You can only jump guard at blue belt.
I get it, but because so many schools have such a high turnover...
Closer to the mic.
Because so many schools have such a high turnover, they're not really teaching jumping guard anymore.
What do you mean high turnover?
Like, you know the attrition rate when it comes to people that train jiu-jitsu?
I think after, like, purple belt, it's, like, really, really hard. Like, there's, like, less than probably 1,000 brown belts in the world, I think, or some shit like that.
Well, no, the numbers are way higher than that now, just because of the sheer amount of people that are training. But I know more black belts than I know brown belts. I'll tell you that much. There's this weird gap in between belt sizes, but because IBJJF changed that rule where white belts couldn't jump guard, right?
Yeah.
They're not teaching how to properly jump guard anymore. Outside of, like, Kaiotera Association.
Yeah,
maybe.
I was about to say, like, fuck that, I'll jump guard. I've seen people get jump guarded, and, like, sweep to mount.
That's a beautiful
Like, I've seen it happen, and it's funny. It's just so funny to me. Because it's like, Jesus. I'm telling you, dude. It's a weird thing, man. Like, everybody has, like right now, like the PGA, for example, has this whole thing that Abu Dhabi or whoever the fuck it is putting tournaments together and they're taking guys. I mean,
oh yeah,
the Saudis,
the Saudi Arabian,
the Saudis, but the Saudis are the same with ADCC.
So terrorists? Okay, cool.
No, we don't. You don't know.
Not Al Qaeda.
Not Al Qaeda. Al Qaeda's too busy trying to dismantle Afghanistan.
Okay, ISIS.
And
they don't have the money for that. What are you talking about?
Yes, they do. How many fucking weapons and fucking helicopters did we live, bro?
Yeah, but did they sell them? No.
Yes, they did, bro. Yes, they did.
Them.
They're probably selling them. That's what I would do.
What they did, they got in there and they go like, yeah, watch this, Black Hawk Down all over again. And they just crash that puppy right in the ground.
Dude, no.
And then the other guy goes, watch this, I can get farther.
If I was a terrorist,
and then send in the guys from Stolen Valor or whatever the fuck that movie is.
Which one? What are you talking about?
The one where the supposed Navy SEALs actually played the parts of Navy SEAls.
Are you talking about Zero Dark 30?
No, not that one. The other one. Something Valor. Or...
Act of Valor. That's the one that the Navy actually, they use like real fucking Navy stuff, which I was surprised.
They should have sent all those guys back in to fucking, help those Black Hawk Down guys.
Those Black Hawk Down guys. Black Hawk Down, it was Delta. It was Delta with the Army 75th Rangers.
That was a real thing, right?
Yeah. They lost two guys.
I'm not in the fucking
They lost two guys because they lost a Delta sniper with a guy, like, to go help someone because the helicopter got taken down.
Yeah.
And then the Rangers got stuck and they lost guys that got hit.
Christian Bale's in that movie.
Is he?
Yeah.
There's my favorite actor.
He's one of the Delta guys.
No, my favorite
is he one of the Delta guys? I don't remember.
Hold on. Black Hawk Down, right?
Black Hawk Down. Dude, I feel like I'm on the Rogan podcast right now.
He's
just fucking
up.
Googling things live on the air.
Shut the fuck up.
This guy always just needs to be streaming to YouTube and get canceled.
Oh yeah, 100%. If I was on YouTube, I would have 100%.
Well, we were getting
cast.
canceled by Apple, so I mean, that was something.
Josh Hartnett.
Oh, Eric Bana. My bad. Eric Bana.
Josh Hartnett's like my favorite actor.
Okay, yeah, that's not Christian Bale.
Love this dude. Right
They look
here.
alike to me. I don't know why.
Have you seen some of his movies? Right?
Oh yeah, I've seen his movies.
Dude.
Ewan McGregor. Have you seen the new Obi-Wan? By the way,
I haven't. Not yet.
it's good.
Is it?
I like it. But I'm a fucking nerd for fucking Star Wars.
He is in one of my favorite movies, 30 Days of Night, and
that's a good movie.
That's literally the best vampire movie. And then the other movie I like is 40 Days and 40 Nights. It's like a romantic. I don't know how to explain 40 Days and 40 Nights, but it's good. It's really good. There you go, 40 Days, 40 Nights, 2002. You ever seen this movie?
No.
So it's about a dude that he gets his heart broken, and he takes a vow of celibacy, just like Jesus did when he crossed the desert or wherever the fuck.
Oh yeah.
So
I've
for
seen
40
that
days
one.
and 40 nights,
Yeah.
and like he's like, I'm not gonna fuck anybody. So people make bets on him, and everybody
like he'll last.
Yeah, so he's not gonna last. So then people start, well, how are you gonna know? And everybody's trying to get him to bust a nut. Like all these chicks are going after him and shit. He gets rid of all his porn.
That's
His
torturous.
it's fucking wild, dude.
That's torturous.
Dude, it's
Could
wild.
you last
I've
40
seen
days
that.
and 40 nights?
I lasted 15 months in Iraq, motherfucker. I don't want to hear it. I don't fucking hear it. And I turned 21 in fucking Iraq, too.
Oh, no!
Fuck you. I don't ever want to hear anybody bitch about, it's everybody country. Yeah, fuck you. Suck my dick.
So it wasn't even shooting at people or getting shot at. It was the fact that he couldn't get a nut off for 15 months. And he
didn't say
No, I didn't say, oh.
Hang on.
I never said I didn't get a nut off, good sir. I didn't get a pussy.
Well, that's the real nut. Everything else is fake. You know what I'm saying?
It's fake, bro. It's fake.
You got a bunch of fake ones.
It's as fake as a flat earth. You know what I'm saying?
Dude, I remember the first night I got back, and I met with this chick from like a site. I can't remember the site.
Tinder.
No. They didn't have Tinder back then. It was like they had Plenty of Fish. They had Fling.
Oh Jesus! You were with me. You're my generation. The fucking Plenty of Fish and Fling days.
Yeah.
And the Badu days. Remember that?
I remember that one.
Oh my god!
But I remember I met chicks and I was like, yes. It was just crazy those days.
Back in the day, that's when you could actually get matched up with a cute chick before the algorithm.
Well, like it was like I liked older women.
Oh.
Like I liked older women.
A mí no me importa que seas mayor que yo.
That's an old song about
fucking
older women. Someone asked me the other day, "Is like, why is it that every Puerto Rican song sounds dirty?" I'm like, because it 100% is dirty.
They are dirty. Yeah.
Like they are dirty,
including salsa songs, by the way.
Including what?
Salsa songs.
Oh yeah, salsa songs are about like 100%.
Just hear any Hector Lavoe song. That's all I'm saying. Any Hector Lavoe song, he's talking about doing drugs.
Yeah. And then what's his name? The blind guy. Oh fuck.
El que canta Feliz Navidad.
Is that Blind Rabbit?
Feliz Navidad.
Oh, Jose Feliciano.
Jose Feliciano. He.
Oh,
did you know
Not
that
to
he
be
like?
confused with Cheo Feliciano.
No. Jose Feliciano. Did you know that he liked hefty chicks?
Oh, he looks like a chubby chaser, dog.
Apparently, he did the same thing that Ray Charles did. He would like, and I don't know if this is true, but this was told to me, so I'm just, this is gossip right now. He would, when he would shake like a woman's hand, he would touch her wrist to see if they were bigger than that.
Bro.
I don't know if it's true, but it's funny. All his wives were hefty, though.
He figured it out, dog. That pussy stay wet. I mean, it might be sweaty, but it stays wet. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, man. Everybody's got their thing. I like them older.
Bro.
I like them older. Like, shit, when I was in my 20s, I was dating a chick in my late 30s.
I like a thickie, dog.
You like them thick?
I like a thickie. You've never met my wife, have you?
No. I've never
my
met
wife,
her.
she a nice little thick man. When I first met my wife, I actually thought she was Puerto Rican. Because she's half black and half Mexican. And she had this long-ass curly hair. She had long-ass curly hair.
Fucking Mike.
And then...
we need another Mike.
No, so I met her, and I'm like... She's like, when you meet, like, an island chick, and she's, like, long, poofy, fucking curly hair and a big old butt. You're like, that bitch gotta be, like, Cuban, Puerto Rican, or Dominican.
Yeah.
And she goes, oh, I'm Mexican. I'm like, lies. Show me a birth certificate, bitch.
Does she speak Spanish?
Not a fucking lick.
What the fuck?
Bro, she's so... Bro, okay, the only thing she knows how to do in Spanish is legitimately order tacos. Bro, she goes...
That's an important skill.
Bro, she shows up to the taqueria and she goes, let me get 6 birria tacos with 2 coronas with salt. Like legitimately... Bro, when it comes to Mexican food, my wife knows where... She will figure out where to go in every city. It's legit.
I have to translate and interpret for my wife, so...
I do too. I don't do a good job. I'm not a professional, okay? I'd be like, she wants to... Never mind. I mansplain everything, so it's fine.
My God.
It's horrible.
Dude, it's okay. Some hospitals do the same. It's all right.
Jesus.
It's not a lie. It's not a lie. I know schools that have done it. Oh, yeah, your kid can't interpret for you. I knew a kid that was telling their mom that it was on, like, points, right? Like 1 through 5. And the kid was explaining to the mom that the 1s meant that they were number 1. And the 5s meant that they weren't doing so good.
Diablo.
Bro, and I walked in. Oh, bro. That mom gave that kid that look like, yeah. And the kid tried to be slick with me. And I had this thing. I always tell the interpreters, like, this is a little tip. Is like, when a kid tries to check you as an interpreter, I normally do this. I look at him. I go, I understand that you can do a good job. And I appreciate you doing that because your mama needs the help. And that is an awesome skill to have. But I have to do the work. Because if I don't do my work and I don't tell the truth, then your mom can get in trouble. And then you can get in trouble. And, dude, I've never had a kid, like, fuck with me. But, dude, let me tell you something. When I started, she's like, no, it means this. And I go, no, it means this. And she's like, no, it means this. And you see the mom, like, put it together. And she goes, she does the Puerto Rican look, like, she crosses her legs.
Yeah, crosses
and then she leans on the elbow, right? And then she just stares at the kid and then stares at the teacher. And then stares at the kid and stares at the teacher. Bro, I was like, 100% that kid's getting the fuck beaten out of him tonight. 100% that
now,
kid.
Question.
Of course she's
wearing. As an interpreter, if
Yeah.
you know there's going to be potential child abuse at the home after the kid fucked up. As a Puerto Rican, I know you won't go say shit. But as an interpreter, you'd be like, you might want to call CPS on this motherfucker.
No, because that's a good question. Because here's the thing.
Because
I don't. If I don't have,
mess with the Puerto
if I don't
Rican
have immediate evidence that there's an exigent circumstance. Exigent circumstance meaning life sight limb, right? You're gonna die. You're gonna lose a limb. You're gonna lose your sight, right? Those are exigent circumstances. Like if a kid has like a handprint on him, then 100% I was obligated to make a report.
Yeah.
But a lot of times, like, the parents don't say anything, bro.
Really?
No. Parents don't say shit. It was like when in court, like I would go with both attorneys, and I would hear guys go like, I think I'm gonna say this, and the attorney's like, you shouldn't probably say that. I don't give a fuck. And then I hear the other, and I just wouldn't say shit. It's not my problem. I'm there to be a neutral party. I am the most neutral person you will meet on most things.
Although,
like,
once the mom gets the kid in the car, that's when she starts talking.
Oh yeah, and then I just like I've had situations where kids were talking with their guardian ad litems. That's also their attorney. Well, you can't translate that.
Wow.
Because it's attorney privilege. So I would just walk out, and then I had a situation one time where a foster parent was like, "Hey, I need you to tell me what the attorney's saying." I said, "Nah, because that's attorney-client privilege." And they're like, "Oh, but they're talking, and you're supposed to interpret everything." I'm like, "Yeah, but I don't have to." And then they called my boss. Well, not my boss, the lady who pays me, basically. And I was like, hey, this is an ethical situation. Like, it's things like that you run into that a lot of interpreters don't know about, that I ran into a lot. Dude, I know attorneys that would tell their clients in family court, and I've actually never talked about this because I see Eric's face like, whoa, what the fuck is he doing? I've seen attorneys tell their clients, hey, no, just don't say that. Don't talk about that. Don't bring that up. No, it's okay. Oh, no, but I really don't want... No, hey, listen, it's okay. And like, or they would like, no, hey, you don't remember that. Oh, no, but he was really good to my kids. No, you don't remember him being too good to the kids because, you really want to keep the kids, right? And hey, man, like, it is what it is. Like, I can't do anything. That's why I know, like, those tricks that attorneys do, and I laugh when I see it, and I call them out on their bullshit. Like, you ain't gonna pull that bullshit with me, bro. I used to hang around attorneys. Like, when I was 10, 11, 12, like, you'd have an AUSA over here. you'd have like a district attorney over here at my house hanging out. Like
I used to hang out with Lion King. That's all I know, bro.
But that's what I'm saying. Like, you learn all this shit.
I mean, like, shout out to my Lion King guys. I'm not affiliated, but y'all did rule my neighborhood, so I just was trying not to die. That was my.
We did a good job.
Gangs used to be like a big thing, but now like we had a guy named Gary G. Mm-hmm. He's in New York. He's a friend of Adam's. And one of the things he's saying is like a lot of these gangbangers do like they're telling the kids like, dude, you don't want this. Like now that they're older, they're telling the kids like, dude, don't do it. And it's like wild to me that I'm like, damn.
These kids, they're figuring out their own way on how to fuck up society.
What do you mean?
Fucking these school shootings, bro. They might look. So when I was a kid, the kids that got bullied used to join a gang or sell drugs to be cool, right? Now that gangs aren't cool anymore, instead they're like, I don't have a fucking thing to do with my life. I'm gonna take a gun to school.
Well, there's a couple things that I see, and I'm actually not an expert on this. Like I can talk about like how to respond to an active shooter and whatnot as a member of an SRT and whatnot because I got trained on that. Mm-hmm. But what I see from a lot of these and from what I've heard is a lot of it is like the same issue as like people that don't really have anybody to talk to, that they have some other issues that aren't resolved, and then they just snap. Like a lot of people just snap. And that's the thing. That's why I tell people all the time, like, dude, like, don't make fun of somebody that... You need a lighter? I was like, don't make fun of somebody that is doing something, as long as they're not hurting somebody, right? Yeah. They're not hurting themselves, because they don't want to burn the world down. Like, a lot of people have different things that they do so they don't fucking burn the world in the morning when they wake up. There's a lot of people that are depressed. Like, there's a lot of people that are fucking depressed. I'm not saying that's what happened with that kid. I'm not saying that's what happened, but what I'm saying is, like, it's really crazy how it's happening, because if you look at other countries, like, what was it, Sweden, I think?
Yeah.
This is Sweden, I think it is, that they've had one active shooter, and it's actually something I love.
Fucking related. You think I'm fucking joking? They haven't had to figure out if somebody else is their cousin or not, so when they fuck or
in Swedish?
Yes, look it up,
motherfucker. God damn it, Danny, you're making me do this. Swedish app?
The Swedish cousin app. Just put that. That's a series. It's a book series. Go back.
That's a book. Never mind.
Swedish Health Connect App Store. Find care records. The messages are provided. No, that's not it. Put app at the end of that.
I did. App. Hold on. Let's go to images. Cousin subs. Hold on.
So you're saying it's basically like Ancestry.com?
It's like Ancestry.com, but in reverse. It's like, I don't want a fucking ancestor. I just want to fuck the next prettiest blonde bitch with fat
That's not related to me.
That's not related. That's not related. How do you think Puerto Rico is, bro? It's 100 by 32 with 3.5 million people.
Yeah, there's some incest going on there.
Relatives. What the fuck?
No, that's for children, siblings. Oh, it's how to talk. Okay. Alright, I'm gonna have to Google this. This is
Swedish dating app or something. I don't know.
But no, I think most of the active shooters is because they have the system let them down, and they feel like that there's nowhere to go.
What do you mean the system let him down?
Well, for that one kid, he actually come to school, and his face was cut up. And they asked him what happened. He goes, "I cut my face."
That's a huge sign.
That's a huge sign of saying, "Hey, help me," and nobody helped him.
Google sucks. Do you have
He should have went.
You have the search engine Brave?
Oh, that's not Google. I'm not on Google. That's why. Jesus. No wonder. That's crazy, man. Like,
cousin Swedish dating app. I don't know. Figure it out.
Hold on. We'll see. Kissing cousins, eyes like app warns. Oh my God! No, no. This is horrible. Oh no. It's in Iceland. Are you my cousin? In Iceland, a country with a population of 320,000, where most everyone is distantly related, introverted, kissing cousin is a real risk. Bro, we gotta go to Iceland.
That's a good place.
Well, we don't have to travel that far. Let's just go to Alabama.
Jesus Christ, Danny. God bless, bro.
Definitely not related to anybody there.
I'm 100%. I'm 100% not related to anybody there.
Me and you are safe, sir. Me and you are safe.
I love how Greenland is the place where all the snow is, and Iceland is the place that has most grass.
Well, yeah, people don't know how to fucking name shit.
I think they did that as a diversion, though.
They did it on purpose.
Yeah, they did that on purpose, I think.
Fucking white people.
They called it Iceland so that people wouldn't go there, and they called the other one Greenland.
So people would fucking go there?
And they would go there and be like, it's not fucking green. And then they would leave.
Fucking Vikings, bro.
That's what the Viking. I don't know if the Vikings.
Bro, did you hear that they found a fucking Viking boat? They found a Viking boat.
Yeah.
Hold on.
Where was this?
Hold on.
It's on the...
By the way, this little rum right here is delicious. It's dangerous. It's way too fucking smooth.
Yes.
It is way too fucking smooth. I will drink the whole bottle if I'm not careful.
Hold on, here we go. Viking boat burial discovered in Norway.
Yeah.
May hold the remains of royal figures.
Wow.
Archaeology uncovered a Viking boat that likely holds the remains of royalty or another elite figure dating to between 5 and 1,000 years ago near the town of Nivesdal in southwest Norway. The deceased both burials dates to a time period where Vikings were thriving, conducting raids, expanding their territories, and exploring new areas. So there was a lot of raping and pillaging.
Let me ask you something.
7 inches.
Legitimate question. Outside of that.
Next question.
Viking question.
Oh, Viking question.
If you versus a legitimate Viking, like a pillaging, raping Viking, do you think you could beat him?
I don't know. I don't think I would because those people back then, like, it was different. Like, the way that they're built would be different. I could probably defend myself against one for a little while, but unless I have a knife or a sword or something, like, I'm kind of fucked. And honestly, I don't like my odds. I would probably get fucked up. I would say 80% I would get fucked up.
I mean, look at Brock Lesnar.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Like, I would have to get lucky enough to, like, get behind them and stab them behind the neck. Because you would have to stand behind the neck so they immediate death. You can't stab them in the back or no. You got to stab them back here.
Well, you realize that Vikings pretty much ruled every place they went. They actually went to Great Britain and
100%. That's what I'm saying. Like, they're fucking ruthless.
Yeah.
So it's like I would be 100%. I think I would get fucked up before I could do anything. Like, I think my chance is, like, very slim, to be honest with you.
Versus a samurai?
I think I could have a good chance.
Me too. Side thing.
Depends. If he's smaller, I'm fucked. If he's smaller, like 100, like anything below 150, 100%.
They have no
I'm
food,
fucked.
so they're gonna be like 150 tops.
Yeah, but the shorter they are, the faster they are. That's why the thing with samurais is the shorter. That's why you hear about samurais that started killing people when they were younger, when they were like 12, 13, 14, 15, because their bodies can take a lot more beating. They can train longer, and they become way faster because they don't wait a lot. And that was the thing is like Bato Jutsu. Bato Jutsu, if I recall, and I want to make sure I'm right on this, Bato Jutsu is like the drawing of a sword, is how fast can I drive my sword. But the thing is there was a way to do it that they would turn their hips completely. You could there's stories, I don't know if it's true, of people like cutting through people, like
they wouldn't use their arms, they would use their whole body.
It's their whole body.
When they went through
That's ridiculous.
I think it's called Bato. Yeah, I know. Yeah, I correspond with
that one dude, right?
Michael Word. Yeah. Bato Jutsu, the craft of drawing the sword, is an old term for Iaijutsu. Yeah. There's a
You're a fucking nerd.
There's actually a contest of this where people, like, they'll draw their swords to try to. There's a guy that can cut like a bullet. Like, he actually they threw like a pellet gun at like really fast speed, and he cut it. Let me see. Bato Jutsu cuts rubber bullet. Let me see. Yep, here it is.
Oh, yeah,
here it is.
I've seen that before.
You've seen this?
I've seen that.
Watch this. Look at this dude.
He doesn't
Machi.
He doesn't even draw the whole sword. He just, like, clinks it.
No. He draws the whole sword, bro. Look at how small that thing is, bro.
You know he's just timing that. He can't see that.
Well, the thing is, still, even if he can time it, the response rate that he would have to have is ridiculous.
It's superhuman.
It's ridiculous. It's like fucking monks. Like, you see those monks, what they can do, and it's watch. They're gonna shoot the guy, and he's like getting in his stance. There it goes out. And they time how fat he replies.
I love the pajamas.
Dude, I want those fucking pajamas.
I would see you walking around this house.
Oh, 100%. 100% I would. The chick is like, it's fucking impossible, you know what I'm saying? Like, I would fucking... Here we go. God, that's fucking terrifying.
Yeah. Bro, this looks like an anime, bro.
You're about to see an anime here. Watch what he does. He fucking cut it in half.
I'm pretty sure he said to that woman, said, "You cut that bullet in half, I'll suck your dick."
Just suck the pixelation of it.
Watch. They're gonna replay it. Watch this shit.
He blinked. Pussy.
He blinked, but he still fucking cut the goddamn little rubber thing.
That's more impressive if you close your eyes and cut the bullet.
Yeah.
Okay?
Look at her. She's like, God damn it, I'm gonna have to suck his dick. That's what I'm saying, bro. Like, there's exceptions to the rules. There's people that have really good, like, even in jiu-jitsu, there's guys that they're not really technical, but they have good instinct. Like, they understand, like, they have really good timing. That's why you see, like, black belts, like, they'll know, like, where you're going next. It's like, oh man, how did you know? I'm like, well, because that's the only option you have. You have to go there. Anywhere else you go, it's bad. So I forced you into a corner. Like, that's just the thing.
Paint them into that bad corner. That's what we learn. Especially
I like to give people options. It's like I roll.
Yeah, but they're
like,
bad options.
Well, no, it depends. It just depends. Like when I roll with somebody new, like I don't really go for a submission. Like I want to roll. Like I want to move. And like I normally just go for like a sweep, or like I'll go. But like if you do something like really dumb, like my guy was telling me, Brian was telling me, he's like, no, if they do something really bad, like if you take their back, you should finish them, 100%. If someone makes enough mistakes that you take their back or something like that, yeah, you should finish them, because that's horrible. Like the worst position to be is with someone on your back. Like it's horrible.
And then you learn enough jiu-jitsu to be like, take my back. You're not gonna finish me.
I still don't like giving people my back. Fuck
He
no.
doesn't. I've seen it.
I know.
He does not.
I don't like.
Later tonight.
That's man. You finna find out. Shit. Dude, I'm obsessed with this Pharrell song.
Do you push back? I know it's horrible.
What do you mean it's horrible?
I hate modern rap.
Okay. I get it. Different.
Cash it. Bro, I get it. You make money. Tyler, the Creator, never been a big fan.
You don't like him?
No.
I like him. I like his. Well, let me rephrase that. I don't know him as a person. I like his music. Bad Bunny though, it's got on my
Bad
list.
Bunny. Outside of the whole dress wearing thing, he's been killing the game. He's been killing the game.
I'm pretty sure.
Yeah.
I don't know why he does that. That'd be a good question. Good question. He's so busy. He's gonna be the first Puerto Rican as a Marvel character. Mm-hmm. You can't tell me that's not dope, bro. That really like gives hope to people like you and me, motherfucker. Bro, not that I would ever want to like.
Bro, he was the first legitimate Puerto Rican like celebrity to go to the WWE as like a celebrity wrestler and like hold his own and look good doing it.
Yeah.
It looked good doing it. The dude is killing the game right now.
He's killing, dude. He's so busy, though. I'd kill to interview him. I'd kill, not even interview him, like, because we interview, like, the way we interview is, like, we hang out.
Yeah.
But I'd kill to do that. It'd be pretty cool to talk to him. Because there's a lot of stuff, like, he went to La UPRA.
You told me.
Yeah, he went to UPRA. Yeah. It's wild. He graduated, too. It's wild. It's like wild to me.
It's like him and Calle 13 have so many similarities, dude.
Calle 13? I don't know. He was always like really controversial. Calle 13 is a rapper from Puerto Rico, or a reggaetonero, how we call him. That musician. We'll call him a musician. That he had a lot of controversy. He dated Dayanara, right? Didn't he date Dayanara? He dated a Miss Universe.
Wow.
He did a Miss Universe, yeah, for a while. And then people were like,
slapping them cheeks, dog.
Bro, well, I mean, I don't know but he did a song because people were saying that his music was. This is the thing that everybody in Puerto Rico does. If they don't like something a lot, it's like, oh, this is satanic music, you know. And they started saying,
Which one was it?
Tres puertas de carnero,
Oh, yeah, that's a
y
dark-ass song.
fuiste por el agüero. And he made a song called.
Did you do that one you were telling me about, Gasolina?
No, that's Daddy Yankee.
No.
Oh, okay.
Calle 13.
Calle 13 is like, who would be like the American equivalent for him? Because he's so unique. It's like Andre 3000.
Here we go. It's called Tango del Pecado, which means tango of sin.
Oh.
It's like really wild. Let me see. Hold on. Let me see if I can translate the lyrics. If I recall. Every grosero, like he means heathens is what he's trying to mean, but grosero means like all the gross people come dance on top of the volcanic lava. Raise the volume of the satanic music. Raise the volume of the satanic music.
You know how much pussy I got to this song?
Let's burn in hell with the devil. The resident, the one who exposes you to the most sins. Like, that's what he's doing. And, like, there's a part where he is right there with that. Like,
oh, yeah.
The Miss Universe girl.
He's kind of like the Puerto Rican Eminem because he was very controversial.
Yeah,
but he's like a really nice guy.
But the thing is, I don't think he was controversial. I think he just got tired of people saying shit like that to him. Because remember when Pokemon, I don't know if you remember when Pokemon came out in Puerto Rico, and they were like, this is satanic. El Diablo, the Pokemon del Diablo. And they were like, oh yeah, this is evil. And like,
but they said that about reggaeton in the 90s too.
They said that about Papa Roach. They said that about...
Oh, they did say that about Papa Roach.
Limp Bizkit, Blink 182... Anything.
The religious conservative right in this country, and in Puerto Rico for that matter.
In Puerto Rico, it was hard.
They
really
find
hard.
any reason to take an artist and blanket them with the demonic thing. Look, I'm Christian. I get it. Like, it's unholy, but it isn't satanic because this guy's. You have to respect the art too. You know what I'm saying?
Well, the problem is that anything outside of what I always felt like. It was anything outside of this box is weird. And if it's weird, we're going to label it. It's like, dude, I have a family member that told me one time, it's funny. I had a family member tell me one time that why wasn't my wife in the kitchen cooking for Thanksgiving? And I was like, because it's not the 1950s. Like, that's how old school a lot of people are. And it's like, I just don't, like, it's not my thing, man. Like,
I can cook, but my wife loves to cook, and I'll be like, you do it, baby.
Nah, I cook way better. I cook way better, and I like cooking too.
But the difference, I love your wife. She's a beautiful lady. But I'm gonna rip her in. She's not Hispanic.
Oh no. Yeah, I get what you mean. It's very different. It's very different. I'll tell you what, my wife can fucking grill like a motherfucker.
I bet she can. It's in her DNA.
Oh yeah, 100%.
You know, we make arroz con habichuela y un bistec bien cabrón. But these white people, they can smoke some meat, bro.
Bro, 100%. Yeah. We can't do that.
The resident white guy decides like, this is true.
Eric's like, I concur with this. I concur with this.
I agree. All that tracks.
It all tracks.
What did you like eating the most in Puerto Rico when you were there?
El cerdo.
Lechon?
What?
Lechon? Was it lechon or?
Well, they had the one place that was, I forget the name of
it.
They had that too. But they also had rice and beans, and they serve like a half pound of beef or pork, or give you half a chicken.
Oh yeah, when they cut it, remember? They don't do that here in the States. I know what you're saying, where they literally cut. They're like, what part of the chicken do you want? And then they measure. They're like, how much you want? Half a pound? I want half a pound. And the guy knows where to cut the fucking chicken.
Yeah,
you could tell him, I want 2 thighs, and he'd be like, he knows where to cut it.
And that machete's so fucking sharp. He just
the machete.
It goes.
That's it. Yeah.
Just like that. It scratches too.
There's a spot here. You've been there with me, right? El Macetón.
I haven't been there yet.
Oh, we'll go tomorrow. They're from Arecibo.
Fuck yeah, let's go.
Hell the fuck down.
Hell yeah.
But
dude, I gotta drive to fucking Fort Hood to get Puerto Rican food, dog.
What? It's like 2 miles out of my house, and I know the owners. I actually got to get him on the podcast.
But no, I always ask him when I was down there for half a chicken, because I'd like to see him. Or half a pound or whatever it was, but I'd always they came out with the machete and you're like,
favorite,
half.
You know what I miss?
And they just put it on there. It was delicious.
Nyame batata. I miss that.
I made some the other night, dog.
Yeah, I don't even know how that translates. Nyame.
So yams is
yams or
yams is yams.
Yeah.
But it's not like sweet potato. It's like the African yam. So it's huge.
Right? It's fucking huge and it's really good.
It tastes like sweet potato, but it's slightly sweeter. And then batata is like a type of potato. It isn't a potato, but it's a type.
I gotta get better with my foods. That's one thing that I lack as an interpreter is like kitchen stuff. I gotta take a class to talk to some people.
Well, when you live in South Florida and you have to translate yourself,
Yeah.
And then you got yuca, which is cassava root.
Yep. Cassava root is amazing. Cassava root is amazing with a little bit of onions. Like sweet
onions, olive oil, and some capers.
Bit of olive oil and some pepper.
And then you throw it. No, it's capers, bro. It's capers, dog. Bro, you do the fucking capers, dog, and a little bit of fucking. You make it un caviche.
Yeah.
By carajo, I'm fat.
Most of the stuff I ate down there, I didn't know the name of it. So.
Doesn't matter. You put it in your fucking mouth.
Yeah.
The only thing I know I didn't like was plantains because they tricked me when I got down there.
The plantains are good though. I'm not a fan of tostones. I'm not a fan of tostones. It's just,
are you even Puerto Rican?
It's like tostones are like the nachos of the fucking Puerto Rico.
It goes with burgers, it goes with rice and beans, it goes with everything, dog.
Bro, stop.
Bro, un vaquero belga con unos tostones. Carajo, cabrón.
Get out of here. That's disgusting.
What do you do? Freaking amarillos or fucking maduros like the rest of the world?
Amarillo, that's what I do. I do amarillo. I like
a good amarillo.
Or I do like a quinoa. Well, I'll cut the plantain, cut it in the middle, cook it in the oven, and then I'll throw meat on it.
So you've never had a jibaro sandwich?
A jibaro sandwich? That's what the tostones and stuff? Yeah, that guy sells them. That's not my thing.
Does he make a good tripleta?
Yeah. He's open tomorrow.
Does it have plantains?
Yeah, it opens tomorrow at 11. It's a good spot.
Dale, I'm down. I am so down.
Yeah,
what the fuck? I drive 9 hours to come have Puerto Rican food in the middle of fucking Missouri?
Legit Puerto Rican too, by the way.
You would drive 2 hours in Texas just to get it.
It's ridiculous.
Here it is right here. Macetón lechonera. Shout out to Macetón.
Ooh, they rocking my tattoo.
Yo, there we go.
Ay, diablo, cojones. For those of you who don't know, he just showed a picture of Mofongo. Go back to that picture.
It's Mofongo with
Mofongo con pernil.
Yeah, with pork and our version of a potato salad.
Oh, okay.
It's
yeah,
like
I don't like that. I love the potato. I love Puerto Rican potatoes.
There you go.
I'm not a fan of it.
That's Mofongo with shrimp.
Hold
on.
You know who I am.
There you go. That's the chicken, how he cuts it. You can tell.
Bro, and I love that he's serving it in styrofoam plates.
Yeah, there you go, amarillo right there. There you go.
It's not amarillo, esos tostones, cabrón.
No, look, they look glossy.
Bro, tostones que tienen...
There you go. That's what you fucking like, you heathen.
Yes.
That's fucking weird. What is that? One person asked, what is that? There you go. There you go. There you go. There you go.
I'm coming in my pants right now.
There you go. That's what I was talking
about. I think
about.
everybody knew that.
There you go. That's steak. That's steak right there.
Cebolla.
Yeah.
That looks so good, dog.
And those are the
Alcapurria, papaya rellena.
Yeah, they got a capugia. A capugia is something, a tripleta, there you go. They make it just like they do back home, too. It tastes the same, too, by the way. It's kind of funny. There you go. That's what I want to show you.
Yeah.
That right there, bro.
We got to get that at 11, though, because it goes away fast.
How many Puerto Ricans live in this area?
Not a lot.
He's just making his money off white people.
Oh, yeah, dude. He's making a shit ton. Like, that dude opened up, the day that he opened up, I posted it on my Facebook, and, like, a lot of the guys from the cigar shop went. And then this dude called 417 Good Eating, he did a video about them, and sure as hell, bro, they fucking went viral.
Yeah.
But, alright, fucker, we're gonna end this because we gotta go to sleep. But this is cool, man. This is Simulcast.
Let's do it.
With the Aviles. This is dope.
It was fun. Thank you for the cigar. Thank you for the hospitality.
Yeah, dude.
Y'all, don't forget to like, share, subscribe on both podcasts.
No doubt.
You gotta do those calls to action, motherfucker.
The what?
They're called calls to action.
Calls to action? Yeah. People should like our Facebook page a little more. I feel like we don't endorse that enough.
Well, you gotta do a better job about that, sir.
Yeah, I gotta fix that a little more.
Follow us on Facebook.
Yeah, Rico Podcast, everybody. And Aviles.
Poppy the Comic on all socials. And if you live in Springfield, Missouri, or wherever we're going, just come out to the show tomorrow.
Osage.
Osage
Come out to the show tomorrow.
Go to Osage. Help us celebrate Father's Day. That way we can remind every single dad how important it is to not pull out.
Richard has some new father jokes.
Some new dad jokes.
So.
All right, everybody. Appreciate y'all for listening.